Everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and over here we talk reactions and reviews. What's goody, everyone? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody is a-okay. And now that I got your attention, make sure before you leave this channel you most definitely subscribe to it. Also make sure you click the notification bell because they do go hand in hand, so therefore every time I drop a new video, you'll be the first one to know it. All right, you guys, so this is going to be a little different video. It's going to be more like a story time, okay? So I think a lot of y'all, or maybe some of y'all, can relate to this. So y'all, years ago when I was in my go out to the club days, me and my homegirl decided to go out, right? So my homegirl had a homegirl that went out with us, but not a lot of times when we went out together, my homegirl's homegirl would like meet us at the club, okay? But this particular day, her car wasn't running, or it was broke down, something was going on. So she asked my homegirl, hey, can y'all come pick me up? So when I went to go pick my homegirl up, she's like, hey, we gotta go pick up, we just gonna call her Shanayla. She said, we gotta go pick up Shanayla because something wrong with her car down. And I was like, all right. And first I was thinking to myself, well, if sis' car broke down, she probably want to save her coins so she can get her car fixed. But I was like, anyway, sis, them are your priorities. That's your business, okay? So we goes over there to my friend's house, my homegirl's friend's house, to pick her up. And the reason why I say that, y'all, is because they were friends because they worked together, right? I knew of her because, like I said, we hung out together, but that was her homegirl. So we go over there to pick her up or whatever, and she lived like in a townhouse, okay? So when we got to the house, you guys, I had to use the bathroom really, really bad, okay? So I asked the girl, I was like, hey, can I use your bathroom? She was like, yeah. She was getting dressed upstairs, so she had a bathroom downstairs and upstairs. So obviously she was upstairs getting dressed, and so she was like, yeah, you can use the bathroom right there. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I go in there, you know, do what I do. Now, mind you, y'all, when I go to people's houses, yeah, I don't sit on nobody's toilet. On the toilet I sit on is mine, okay? Even when I'm out, I don't do the sit on the toilet thing, because I just don't, okay? I'm careful where I lay this bum, okay? In the bathroom, you guys, I'm like, it didn't, you know, I was like, this bathroom ain't real clean. Like, the garbage can was full, and I was like, well, okay. So, you know, I'm like, I ain't getting ready to sit down or anything. And then I'm most definitely going to wash my hands before I leave out. So, yeah, you know, I pull my clothes down, you know. And all of a sudden, I had my head down and I see some kind of shoot past. And I'm like, ooh, you know. And I had my purse, like, sitting on the floor. So, of course, I grabbed for my purse. And I was like, was that a bug? Okay, you know, I'm like, maybe I'm tripping or whatever. You know, I had a couple wine coolers, whatever. So, I'm like, okay, so I'm getting ready to pull up my clothes or whatever. So I go, you know, flush the toilet, go to the sink to get ready to wash my hands. And she had a mirror, like, right, you know, in front of the sink, above the sink. So I'm washing my hands, and I just so happened to pick my head up and look. Y'all, when I tell you roaches was crawling all over, like coming from behind it was like a medicine cabinet. They were coming from behind the medicine cabinet, inside the medicine cabinet. I was like, oh, shoot. So, of course, y'all, I hurry up, wash my hands. I didn't even dry them, y'all. I just bust out the bathroom, and my homegirl was sitting on the couch. So, I'm like, she got a bug problem. So, my homegirl was like, she do? I was like, yeah. So, right when I was, like, getting ready to say, look, I'm going to go wait in the car, old girl was coming downstairs, right? So, I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, this is gross, right? So, obviously, you know, I ain't going to be like, sis, you got roaches in your bathroom. So, I didn't say anything. So, I'm looking at my homegirl like, okay, let's go. Well, you know, obviously, my homegirl and her homegirl were marijuana smokers. So, obviously, they had to smoke them a little marijuana before they left. So, I'm like, you know, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I'm just sitting up here like, and y'all, it was cold outside, so I ain't necessarily wanting to wait outside in the car because it was cold. So I'm looking at my homegirl like, girl, you better hurry up and smoke this marijuana, okay? So as they, you know, doing their thing, passing it back and forth, I'm just sitting there. So the next thing I know, you guys, the girl, she's sitting like, we sitting on this couch, she's sitting on the couch across from us. And the next thing I know, I'm looking above her head, and there go a roach, y'all, just climbing up the, and y'all, and I couldn't help it. It was like my eyes was like a magnet. It's like, just went straight towards the roach on the wall. So she looking at me. She was like, what you looking at? And she just happened to look behind her, and she was like, oh, girl. She took her shoe, y'all, and did this. And just swiped it off the wall. She didn't slap it, smash it, pick it up with a napkin once you killed it. She just took her shoe and said, and just swiped it off the wall like it was a ant or something. And she was like, girl, yeah, I'm getting ready to try to move up out of here. These roaches is a little bad. And I'm like, a little bad, sis? Like they was damn there doing a caravan in that bathroom. Yeah, after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go outside. She was like, oh, girl, it's cool. You act like the roaches is gonna go with you. I'm like, they probably will, sis, but I'm not going to take them chances because I done been in this house 10 minutes too long as it is. So y'all went to the car, and I was just like, you know what? This is ridiculous. First of all, you going to the club and you say your car broke down, sis, you might want to take your money and get your car fixed and get your house exterminated, okay? And you got the nerve to be inviting people over to your house and it's littered in roaches. I'm just thinking to myself, the audacity of people. Y'all, look, my house was full of roaches. Yeah, you ain't coming. The only people that's going to have to be bothered with them roaches, obviously, is the people that already live there. But if y'all have ever had that experience, y'all let me know down below. Y'all, when I tell you that our night was just like, I wasn't even like, I was just through with the night, right? Because that whole roach thing had me itching and scratching, and I felt like I needed to go home and take a shower and change my clothes all over again, y'all. Because I was just, you know, I couldn't believe how she just took the shoe and just swiped it off the floor. Like she didn't slap, pick it up with nothing. I'm just like, oh, so you used to this type of living, huh? Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all have ever been experienced with something like that, if you had a similar situation down below, y'all let your girl know. And I most definitely will see y'all in the next video. Remember, you guys, so what you love. Bye-bye.